So in this video, I have got you some new mods to check out, or rather, some mods that have been newly updated for the Living Large 2.0 update, and specifically to work with Nautilus. So go ahead and make sure you've updated to the newest version of Nautilus, and let's dive in. First mod on the list is the beloved all-in-one fabricator. Yes, if you've never tried this one before, it's what it says it is. It's an all-in-one fabricator. This basically ties into every fabricator in the game, and in the past and legacy version, it would even tie in with modded fabricators, like the decorations mod would add the decorations fabricator and the seeds fabricator, and this would work with those as well. So let's get one built. All-in-one fabricator, you open it up, you will need really radial tabs for this. I don't think it said it was like it made you download it before you got this. I'm pretty sure it just let you download it, but radial tabs is going to be pretty much a necessity for this. And you just go in, you see you got the normal stuff there. We also have modification station. We have the vehicle upgrade console. Look at that. I don't even have to have that in my base now. I don't have to have the scanner room in the base. I can make this stuff here. And I can build from the Cyclops fabricator here. Look at that. I got all of it right here in one fabricator. So the second mod that has been updated now to work with Nautilus and the 2.0 version of the game is Better Bioreactor. And this has some interesting improvements. One of those being, if you look here, you can see 500 to 500 is giving me details on the screen of how much power there is. It also shows what the power consumption is, or the decomposition consumption of each individual item is on there. So you can see I've got 630 out of 630. These are full. They aren't being consumed yet. Basically, one of the changes beyond just showing you more information is that everything decomposes at the same rate. Basically, it's being consumed at the same rate all around instead of in a sequence, one in line with another. That's how it normally is done. You would have maybe this one, because it takes up more inventory slots, would be consumed first, and then it would start going through the inventory on the smaller ones. With the Better Bioreactor, all of them are going to be consumed equally at the same time, which means if you fill all of the bioreactor up at the exact same time, let's say, you know, let's go to one of the ones with Oculus, nothing but Oculus. So if I dumped 16 Oculus in here all at the exact same time, then all of them are going to decay at the exact same rate, which means all of them will be consumed and used up at the exact same time, which means it'll, instead of being, you see it slowly empty, it'll empty all at once. And like in my case, I'm using Better ACU, which means that this is constantly going to be refilled anyway by the overflow from the alien containment. But if you are not using that, if you're just dumping stuff in, know that if you dump everything in at once, it'll all be used up at the exact same time. Now, the next change to this is that there's a variable charging speed, which means when you have half of it full, 8 items, 8 slots in there, you put in, let's say 2 alien feces, sea treader poops, you're halfway full, you are now charging or producing power from it at the vanilla speed. If you have less than 8 tiles used up, you are charging slower than vanilla speed, which means it's going to produce power at a lower rate if you just throw one fish in. So at the beginning of the game, we're just getting started, you might not want this installed, but once you get established and you've got plenty of fish or sea treader poop, if that's your thing, then you can fill it up, and once you fill it up, you will be charging at double the normal speed. Okay, I know at this point, some of you are watching thinking, those mods are cool and all, but where's the really good stuff? So the upgraded vehicles mod adds a few interesting things to the game in terms of upgrading your vehicles. So first thing is that your existing depth modules, meaning the Seamoth Depth 1, and then going to, you know, the, well, not bottom road here, to the Seamoth Depth 2, and Depth 3, the normal ones, and the Prawn Depth modules, all now add some extra benefits. For one, it increases your vehicle armor, so it reduces impact damage and creature attack damage. You get movement speed boost, you get increased power efficiency, and it increases per level. So a Mark 1 is not going to give you as much speed, as much damage resistance, power efficiency as the Mark 3. And this does work with the mod items. So if you're using the more Seamoth depth modules, more Seamoth depth modules, I think is the name. If you use it for the Mark IV and Mark V, these give even more benefits. So you're getting benefits just by installing the depth modules normally. This also adds in speed boost modules, which there was a mod I was using that relied on SML helper. Now you don't need a separate mod. You have it all in one mod. So you got a speed boost module under the common modules on the vehicle upgrade console. And then under the modification station, there's speed modules 2, 3, and 4. And basically you can see right here, speed boost of 4 modules with the efficiency loss of 1. So each upgrade is basically increasing the speed, but you're not losing any more efficiency. Like this one is 4 times the speed of the Mark I, but the power efficiency loss of the Mark I. The mod also adds additional reinforcement modules. We have a hull reinforcement Mark II, a Mark III, and a Mark IV, and it's the same thing. The Mark IV is equivalent to 4 regular hull reinforcements. The 3 is equivalent to 3. So instead of having to load up with 4 hull reinforcements, you can load up with 1 and get the same benefit. So it saves space, but it does say on the mod page that is recommended, not required, to use the slot extender mod with this. So all those aspects come from the upgraded vehicles mod, but there's one more. This is a new one I don't recall ever using or even seeing before, but it is better vehicle storage. And it basically adds a Mark II, 3, 4, and 5 version of the regular storage compartment. So, you know, like I've got some Mark I, basically what it is on there. You see, I can go up to from the 16 on the regular storage. So I can go up to 32, then 48, 64, and 80. So basically each one is doubling or adding the addition of another one. So a Mark II is basically 2 times the normal one. Mark III is 3 times the normal one. And, you know, 4 and 5. So you get basically with one module, you can have 5 storage modules worth of storage on your prawn suit or Seamoth. This is going to be interesting. We'll see if it is stacking or not, because that is 4. So now when I took that out, it said it was down to 70 on armor rating. I'm now at 196. So I take that out. It drops me to 174. So you can technically stack more and more hull reinforcements if you want to. I might do that later. I might double up. I might go with like 8 worth. 2 of these. Go with the Mark 8, basically. And now a Mark 5 storage. Boom! Look at that. You can't even see it hardly because of the background. But there we go. I've got the amount of storage I would have in 5 storage modules. And I'm only using 1. So if you are a hoarder, yeah, you might want this. Honestly, the benefit I see for this is if you do not want to use the slot extender mod, this helps. It gives you the storage capacity you might want. Even if you just want to do a Mark IV, you can have the same equivalent of having 4 storage modules. You could throw 1 Mark IV of the reinforcements on there and throw on the depth module, and you get plenty of boost, makes your Seamoth stronger, makes it more useful. And hey, if you just really want to have a lot of storage, you can. So you know I've got to test this out. I've been having problems getting attacked. Just so much damage from these guys. Oh, look at that. Instead of like one attack taking off 15, 20 points of my health, I'm down 3 points. 3 points. That's more acceptable. That seems a bit more legitimate to me as far as what the game should be normally. It should be like you just get 2 hits, 3 hits, and you're almost completely gone. I really don't think I'm going to need this much speed, but we're going for broke, right? We gotta try it out. Speed boost, 240%. Efficiency is 48%. So I just really dropped my efficiency down there. That's, yeah, not very efficient at all. Oh man, look at that speed right there, though. That is really fast. Now, to be fair, I am running the solar panel right now. You know, I'm getting power from the sun as I'm driving. So do not let that make you think the efficiency is not that bad. I'm sure once I got low enough, it would start probably burning through this ion power cell fairly quickly. Yeah, I'm going to say the efficiency really is not that bad. At least on an ion power cell. Look, I'm just still going. I'm too far down, really, for solar to do anything. And I'm just sitting here spamming sonar. I'm only down to 97. Now I'll grab a whole bunch of... It does kind of make like getting in there to do a little bit more fine-tune grab a little trickier, because it seems like I tap too much like that, you know? Yeah, I tap and I just move too far. I feel like a Mark II or Mark III might be all I really could need ever. It'd be a good enough balance, I think. All right, before I dock and have everything empty out, let's look at this. Boom! Look at that. One more test, though. I'm going to take the speed module out. Speed boost at 100%. Efficiency is 100%. I'm going to take that out. And we're going to do a test run. We're going to go to my new Treader's Trench base. And I'm going to time this. Well, I can't tell you how long that took, but it definitely felt slow. Now, let's test the Mark IV speed module, which boosts me to 240% speed from here back to the base. Oh, man, let me tell you, that took no time at all. Like, no time at all to get back here with that module. Great for distance traveling. Yes, Mark IV. But again, it's kind of got just that little bit. It's got it's a little touchy when you're trying to use the claw arm to pick up stuff. Now, if you're not using the claw arm or any of the Seamoth arm mod stuff, and you're just getting out of the Seamoth to grab everything, sure, go for broke, speed module. Tons of storage. Just go out there, grab stuff, dump it in storage. You got plenty to haul it back. You almost wouldn't need a Cyclops with that. 4 mods. 3 of them are old ones I've used in the past. The 4th one, the storage, is new to me. All of these are updated to work in 2.0 Living Large, specifically with Nautilus. Again, go ahead and update your Nautilus to the newest version before you download these, because a couple of them are going to give you, you know, some errors saying they can't work if they don't have it. But there you go. 4 mods to check out. All of them linked below. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and which mod is your preferred favorite out of these 4.